Hello everyone and welcome to my video. I'm Janderson, and for today's video I'm gonna talk about something important and that concern everyone who study English or any other language. I'm gonna talk about the problems when it comes to perfect pronunciation. Since early, when we begin to go to school or when we are first introduced to language, our teachers, our parents, even some friends, they usually get worried how are going to be able to speak as good as our own language, having the best pronunciation, having the best accent, and being able to be as native as possible. Well, of course, that is excellent to have a good pronunciation. There's no problem on achieving that. In fact, it is good when you can master your English to sound like a native. But the bad situation we can come across is when you get more worried on being so perfect instead of just learning the English, instead of enjoying it and learn it as natural as possible. You know, when we are kids, it is much easier to learn everything, including a new language. You can see it when a kid learns another language so fast and have a good pronunciation by traveling abroad or having polyglot parents or studying at a good language school. But as adults, it is harder to learn. The reason for that is because as adults, we're not so open to learn something new as the kids. We don't have much time, we are shy, we believe that we are not capable to learn English. We are taught to be afraid of it, to see it as something possible, that you must be a genius and then you just give up. Part of it comes from the traditional teaching, the formal one, which prioritizes the formal language, that one considered to be the official and the correct one to learn. But let me ask you something. How do you learn it, your language? You learn it by going to school and study the formal one, or you learn it before going to school? It is obvious you learn it before. Firstly, as babies, listening to your parents and the people around you, and while growing up, reading, drawing, and writing words and symbols of your own language. It was a natural process. You weren't preoccupied on learning the language that was around you. You just learned it. By the time when you finally go to school, it is just for them to learn the standard language with all the grammars and rules. The standard language is just a set of rules written down by someone who observed one language and noticed how it is spoken. Here we go, and I believe so. That is the main reason for us to have troubles when we talk about learning a new language. The tradition taught us to learn by the formal ways and see the other ways out of the standard as wrongs, therefore being bad and inappropriate if you really want to learn English. Not all schools are like that, but it is a common reality if you're Brazilian and cannot afford good quality education. Since I'm a Brazilian, I know my reality, so I cannot speak for all the countries, but you can do it in the comments. Out of the formal way, there's a lot of knowledge, mostly on the internet, that you can search and use it to let your studies easier, funnier, and get more results. So, let's get back to our point. Once we already know you'll have a little struggle in learning English, which you can manage over time and knowledge, is it important to put all your worries on the best pronunciation? Well, of course not. Learn a language is not about being perfect. It is about communication. You don't learn to show your skills or appear to be better than others, even though some people do it. But you learn it to be able to communicate with someone else, to understand and be understood. For me, that is the main reason to acquire a language. And when you know it, everything flows smoother. It doesn't matter if you don't know all the words. It doesn't matter if your English is broken, if your accent is not as native as you want it. The only thing that really matters is communication. Sometimes you'll be misunderstood. You embarrass yourself a lot. and you won't know the words to say. You'll get confused and sad and let down. But guess what? It only means that you must keep going. You must keep studying, practicing, getting better every time. And guess what? This will take time. Learning a new language is like learning a new skill. Languages are abilities, and you must practice every day to be good at it. Be comfortable with yourself. Don't worry about what other people will say. Just worry about yourself. Be confident that one day you'll get there. That's all that I have to say to you guys. I hope this may help you on your journey, has helped me. And that's it. Thanks so much for watching me. I hope you've enjoyed, and I see you next time. Bye bye.